UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has warned that North Korea's nuclear weapon program is the most serious threat the world currently faces. Now, Guterres said that confrontational rhetorics on the crisis may lead to unintentional consequences. He also insisted that the solution must be political and military solution will have a horrific impact.
It is so decided.
Let us promote the dialogue and communication necessary to avoid miscalculation and misunderstanding. Confrontational rhetoric may lead to unintended consequences. The solution must be political. The potential consequences of military action are too horrific. As Secretary General, I am ready to support any efforts towards a peaceful solution of this alarming situation, aiming, as I said, at the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
His remarks comes after the United Nations Security Council held an emergency session on Tuesday after North Korea's nuclear test. And the United States also called on the UN Security Council to impose strongest sanctions yet on Pyongyang. The U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, has said that North Korea, through its acts, is begging for war and the time has come to exhaust all diplomatic means. The United States has put forward a fresh proposal to contain North Korea, which is expected to be discussed by members this week and will be put forward for a vote next Monday.
Talks faltered, and North Korea His abusive use of missiles and his nuclear threats show that he is begging for war. But our country's patience is not unlimited. We will defend our allies and our territory. The time has come to exhaust all diplomatic means to end this crisis, and that means quickly enacting the strongest possible measures here in the UN Security Council. Only the strongest sanctions will enable us to resolve this problem through diplomacy. The United States will look at every country that does business with North Korea as a country that is giving aid to their reckless and dangerous nuclear intentions. The stakes could not be higher. The urgency is now.
Washington's demand was backed by Japan, France and also United Kingdom. In fact, Britain's Foreign Minister Boris Johnson on Tuesday called on the international community to impose more sanctions against North Korea.
As well as the Secretary General.
Faced with this unique threat to international peace and security, the Security Council must condemn this test and the entire North Korean nuclear and missile program. We continue to wish for a peaceful way forward. Dialogue will always be our end goal, but returning to dialogue without a serious sign of intent from Pyongyang would be a setup to failure.
Japan strongly condemns North Korea and has directly lodged a protest against North Korea. Japan welcomes the fact that many countries in the world, including members of the Council, as well as the Secretary General, Guterres, they have already issued statements strongly condemning North Korea. But beyond condemnation, the Security Council must act to stop North Korea from continuing down this road. We should make it clear to the North Koreans that continuation of the current policy will bring about serious consequences.
However, Russia's UN ambassador Vasily Nebenzia also said on Tuesday that US aiming for new sanctions on North Korea is a little premature.
Main problem, as we see, as we said before, is that unfortunately, with all the good intentions, sanctions don't work as they are presumed they should have been working. It's a little premature, I would say. I don't think we'll be able to rush it so fast.
And on Monday, U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis said that U.S. is mulling various military options to deal with the latest provocation by North Korea. Amid international uproar and tensions over North Korea's latest and biggest nuclear weapons test, the country, in its latest threat, has said that it is ready to send more gift packages to the United States.
The recent self-defensive measures by my country, DPRK, are gift package addressed to none other than the US. The US will receive more gift packages from my country as long as it relies on reckless provocations and futile attempts to put pressure on the DPRK.
Meanwhile, President Donald Trump has decided that he would allow Japan and South Korea to buy more highly sophisticated US military equipment and soaring tensions after Pyongyang's latest atomic bomb test. Now, South Korea also announced that it has signed an agreement with the United States to scrap a weight limit on its warheads. South Korea seeks to increase its nuclear power to help respond to North Korea's nuclear and missile threat.